All right, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about closing a sidewalk. So I went for a walk on my lunch break and they had taken away part of the sidewalk. And what I did notice is that they didn't have any signs up and they didn't have it barricaded for anybody um, to be warned that the sidewalk was gone. They had stakes and forms put in there already. So, it's possible that a kid could walk up there, trip and fall and get hurt. If someone was a little bit older or had vision problems, they could also trip and fall. Another thing is when you're setting up your sidewalk closed paths, remember that people who are blind are going to need something to guide them. So usually what we do is we put a 4-inch board down along the bottom. So if they have a walking stick, they can use that to guide them. And then you can also have construction supply companies will have little plastic railings that they can put up on top of the candlesticks. And then they also have speakers where you could record a message that are motion detected. So when someone walks up, it will allow them to know that the sidewalk has been altered or closed. That way that they can cross over to the other side of the road or follow the path that you build for them. So that's just one of the things I wanted to remind you of, is that, you can barricade something up, but it doesn't mean that everybody's going to know it's there. Children, they might not be able to read. If someone speaks a different language, they might not be able to read the sign. And sometimes it can be confusing. So if someone does walk into your area on accident, just try to stay calm. You don't need to yell at them. Just be chill and say, hey, sidewalk's closed. Some people do intentionally walk down the sidewalk that's closed, but just try not to be confrontational. It just doesn't help anything. So, people are gonna do whatever they want. So if someone doesn't want to listen, just let them walk through and ignore it. I mean, if it becomes a problem, then you can try to notify somebody, maybe the company that you're working for, but usually people are pretty good about it. So just remember, when you're closing a sidewalk, you want to have it barricaded.